Hey everybody, welcome back. Here's where we're at today. So besides this thing needing a bath, something fierce. Look at all that pollen, nasty. Anyways, made some good progress. So got this all back together. Unfortunately the amp did not work. Here's where I ended up mounting the bazooka sub. So I need to pick up another 5-channel amp, so this seat's going to be out until I get another amp and wire that in. But I'll bring you over to the other side and show you what we got going on. So I got all the lower plastics on. And then I ended up modifying the, let's see if I can get my camera in here, the headlight switch mounting plate to put the handheld of the Holley Sniper in there. So that turned out pretty slick. Got all the trims on, new stereos in. So if you guys remember on the last video, I think it was, I said there's not going to be any more airbag. One main reason why, let's see if this will focus, look at that, on the steering wheel. This steering wheel frickin' stinks. So, off with the old. And I'll show you what I did here before I put the new wheel on. Is this was like a clock spring, I think they called it, for the airbag. I had to notch this, come in here and grind, so that way it would clearance for the hub of the new wheel. I also had to grind this down, so that way it would sit in there far enough. And ended up doing a new ignition switch, turn signal switch, because the other one broke when I was working on it. But let me go grab the new wheel. Now would you look at that. This is a Buick or Oldsmobile sport steering wheel. I still have to tighten down the nut. I just have it sitting on there, but this is the matching wheel to the old man's truck. So that turned out pretty nice looking. So that was the cherry on top, if you say. So now that we got pretty far on this thing, it's been sitting for, man, 2 months, I think. I'd have to look back. Anyways, it's been sitting a while, so I'm going to put up the stand, and we're going to do a first start with the new exhaust. Alright, time to go crank it up. Definitely louder. Not bad though. Here's how that turned out. Pretty slick. I'll let this thing run a little bit before I start romping on it. Bring you guys back on when the idle dips down. It's gonna have to do some relearning with the new exhaust, but it doesn't sound bad. Probably have to reset the IAC. I'll throw a couple revs here while it's on the stand. Not a bad sounding exhaust for a homemade setup. So besides the wash and getting the amplifier in, getting the passenger seat in, this thing's pretty much done. Gotta love that. It was a long project. Oh, gotta stick the rear view mirror on. Almost forgot about that. Long project, but turned out pretty sweet. Glad everything worked out the way it did. Good runner. All right, everybody. Well, that's about it for the day. Hey, everybody. The video thing's kind of going around different clips here, but here's the first drive with the new exhaust, the new look inside the cab. I'm sitting in a different position because I fixed that seat and the floor, but it's pretty quiet in the cab, actually. Definitely got some more ponies in it. See how it does getting out on good old Autobahn 9. This thing gets it on. Man, a lot more power with that new exhaust. And it's very quiet inside the cab. That kill mat definitely helps, that's for sure. I wonder what it sounds like on the outside. The new screen layout's working pretty good, although I'm used to looking right here and seeing it, so that's kind of messing with me. Yeah, it's like a totally different truck. Obviously inside it's totally redone. I mean, this thing's like a brand new rig pretty much. I definitely need to get a spacer for the steering wheel. It's too close to the turn signal, and like my knuckles will hit it when I go to turn. And it's up against my legs, you know, too close. It's the same outside diameter as the factory wheel, but you can see this factory GM spacer, it's only like an inch. So I need to get one, bring it out 2 inches or something, make it more comfortable. But you don't know until you drive, right? So, yeah, this is awesome. We're in 4th gear. I'll roll up the window here so that way you can hopefully hear how quiet it is. The passenger window is down a little bit. But man, it's very quiet in here. New carpet, sound deadening, amazing. And yeah, it's really breathing now with that new exhaust. It is fairly quiet inside the cab. Actually, really quiet. So that's all a win-win-win. You know, you gotta love that. The horn even works. There's new stereo in, Alpine. So I got my amp in. I'll be putting that amp in hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going out to dinner with my parents and my wife, so once I pull in the parking lot, I'll do a little video of how it looks. Gave it a nice bath. This thing was absolutely filthy, and I definitely need to turn down the heat. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. There we go. Never even checked the new, there we go. Look at that, that thing's working. The blower motor. Put that new switch in. Yeah, temp's sitting right at 195. Electric fan's not on. I have that come on at like 198, I think. Yeah. Freaking awesome. Alrighty guys, well, I'll put you back on a little bit. Hey everybody, I know this video got a little mixed up, but I'll show you guys kind of jumping back and forth. You see the emblem, see the front end on that thing? Oh man, so this is off a full-size pickup. The grill is going to get changed here on another project, but found a red emblem, driving it today. Got a bug on that sucker. Anyways, you can see it doesn't quite fit, but whatever. You know what? It's matching. So I put, I don't know, 25 miles on it today. Drove to dinner to meet my parents, Korean barbecue place, and it did great. Very quiet inside. So I got all the interior put back in. I still have to put the amp in, but I was like, you know what? I can work around the seat. I am gonna have to find a spacer for the wheel. It's too close. And my legs hit it. You know, it's kind of uncomfortable. It's the same diameter as the other wheel, but it's just too close to the dash for like my legs and stuff. But it's been off for, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes. We'll see how the refire is. Yeah, the exhaust is not loud at all inside the vehicle. It's really quiet. I had my wife following me, and I had her take a video. It sounded pretty good. A lot more power with this new exhaust. I'm gonna have to relearn how to drive this thing. But yeah, this thing does awesome now. So I'll have to get a spacer for this. Other than that, I just need to drive it, hook up that stereo the rest of the way, and enjoy this thing. I put some time. 2 months as of yesterday, it was off the road. So I'd say that was a great success. Anyhow, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks for subbing. Until next time, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.